This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Peter Dubois.
And I'm Beth Jones. First tonight, winter weather is heading our way, and they could get a little messy.
Well, we'll start off tonight by getting a first check of our forecast and see what the next few hours have in store.
Thank you so much, Beth and Peter. Happy Friday. It's almost the weekend. Our first weather is brought to you by Goose River Farm Meat Store. So, all right, big news, folks. We have a snowstorm on the way. Right now, it's starting to move in. Augusta, Portland is pretty much on that rain and snow mix. Inland, we will get a little bit more snow. Look how big this low pressure system is. Some rain by Boston, but just interior of the coast, it is snowing. It's actually snowing pretty heavily, as well as several inches of snowfall will be likely. We do have a winter storm watch up north till 7 a.m. And of course, here in town, winter storm warnings. Yes, you heard that right. Winter storm warnings until 1 a.m. on Sunday. So get ready. Get those shovels and plows ready because we will absolutely need them starting soon. Tonight, though, temperatures will continue to stick around close to that freezing mark, maybe a degree above it, but snow will be moving in and it's going to be picking up in intensity. Beth and Peter?
Alrighty, Conrad, thanks so much. Well, winter storms have already hit southern Maine and are expected to impact the coast as well. Our AJ Douglas talked to leaders from local agencies working to keep our roadways safe.
Winter weather is working its way up the coast of Maine, bringing gusty winds and heavy snow. Roads are expected to get slippery as wet snow blankets spread throughout roadways across the state.
We have all our equipment tested and ready to go, plows and wings on, sand is ready to go, employees getting prepped.
Leaders from the Department of Transportation and Public Works in Brewer offered tips to keep safe during the snowstorm.
Check your vehicles over, make sure your tires are good, make sure they're not slack. Just be prepared. It's always better if you stay off the roads. If you don't have to be out there, there's no sense in being out and putting yourself at risk or anybody else at risk.
Slow down. We post speed limits at 45 on the interstate usually. There's flashing signs say 45.
According to our team of meteorologists, the heavy snowfall is expected to continue into Saturday afternoon. Lacerda says he hopes things clear up by Sunday. In Brewer, AJ Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
And with the impending storm, a parking ban will go into effect for downtown Bangor starting at 11 p.m. tonight through 6 a.m. Saturday to allow for road treatment and snow removal operations. The parking ban also marks the beginning of the seasonal parking ban on city streets outside of the downtown area. That parking ban will be in effect between midnight and 6 a.m. through March 31st of 2023. Vehicles left on the street during a parking ban may be ticketed and towed at the owner's expense. You should visit bangormaine.gov for more information about parking throughout the city. And if you live outside of Bangor, you should check with your municipality's website to find out if a parking ban is in effect.
All state offices closed early today in anticipation of the storm. A statement from the governor's office said with heavy snow expected across much of the state, the governor directed the early closure of all state of Maine offices at 1 p.m. Governor Mills said, quote, "I encourage Maine people to stay safe and to be sure to give plenty of room to road crews and first responders as they work to protect us," end quote.
In other news tonight, Maine's Attorney General has ruled 2 state police troopers and a Hancock County Sheriff's deputy were justified in the use of deadly force when they shot and killed a man during a confrontation in Blue Hill back in June. According to the AG's report, a little before 2 a.m. on June 21st, a man called 911 to report his son, Peter Pfister, was having a mental health episode in Blue Hill where he lived with his mother. He told them Pfister had decided his mother was a demon and he was beating her and about to kill her. He also told them his son had guns. The report says he called back while troopers were responding. He told them he had a video call with his son and could see his ex-wife covered in blood and that Pfister told him he was holding her hostage. A crisis negotiation team and tactical team were called in, and after a couple of hours, Pfister did come outside, but when he was told to drop to the ground, he allegedly pulled out a semi-automatic weapon and raised it. That's when officers shot him. He died at the scene. Pfister's mother survived, but she did sustain serious facial injuries inflicted by her son.
Well, a Brownville woman has been arrested for drug trafficking. Deputies from the Piscataquis County Sheriff's Office executed a search warrant at a residence in Brownville, and they say during the search they found methamphetamine and fentanyl along with a firearm, stolen property, and $2,200 in suspected drug proceeds. 35-year-old Kristen Mathewson of Brownville has been arrested and charged with unlawful trafficking and scheduled drugs, possession of a firearm by a prohibited person, and theft. She's currently on probation for a previous drug trafficking conviction. Mathewson is being held at the Piscataquis County Jail.
3 schools on Mount Desert Island were closed today due to illness. No classes were held at Mount Desert Island High School, Pematic Elementary School in Southwest Harbor, and Connors Emerson School in Bar Harbor. According to the superintendent, COVID-19 has been a problem at Connors Emerson, while RSV and the flu have been hitting the high school and Pematic Elementary School. Classes are scheduled to resume on Monday.
Well, the Maine Criminal Justice Academy held a graduation for its basic law enforcement trainees. Although the event was all about celebrating the cadets, Holden Police Department had a special reason to celebrate. Our Matthew Jurancic has more.
Officer Hunter Christian of the Holden Police Department. Pinning Officer Christian's badge is his mother, Officer Monique Christian of the Hamden Police Department, and accompanied by Officer Hunter Christian's girlfriend, Ashley Matlock.
More than 60 cadets and their respective law enforcement agencies gathered at the Maine Criminal Justice Academy to commemorate the transition to becoming full-time officers. The event was extra special for the Holden Police Department, which graduated its first ever hometown cadet from the academy, Hunter Christian.
I think it's an honor, and it feels really good. My department's my family, so it's kind of just being nice being born and raised in the Holden police officer.
Newly appointed Officer Christian and his fellow cadets took part in an 18-week intensive training where they took classes and learned from various leaders within law enforcement about what it takes to be an officer in their specific department. A Holden native, Christian served in the Army National Guard for the past 6 years and knew he wanted to do more for his state.
My mother initially started out as a Bangor police officer and more or less followed suited after family tradition, and the good nature of just wanting to help people.
Understanding Christian's background, Holden Police Chief Chris Greeley says he brings a vast experience to the department.
He's not from Maine. He's lived in lots of different states. He also is a member of the military. So he brings some perspectives to the Holden Police Department that we really are grateful for.
Officer Christian is more than excited to start serving next week in representing his hometown.
It's good just to be able to, set the example out there and just to show how motivated our department can be and helping the good people of Holden and those passing through as well.
Matthew Jurancic, ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Certainly a special moment for the entire Holden Police Department.
Yeah.
I'm sure that also for that cadet too, Christian, he's got to be really looking forward to serving his hometown community.
Yeah, very anxious probably to get out there and get going. And it is valuable to have someone who was raised in the community that they are now going to be patrolling in. That really brings, a much more in-depth base of knowledge and understanding of the community, where the community has been, through the years and such. So it is valuable to have, sort of homegrown talent, if you will, on your police force, for sure.
All right, well, lots of connections to grow there. And coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, students at Central High School in Corinth collect Christmas gifts for local families in need.
And we'll hear from the director of a nonprofit that's dedicated to saving puppies and kittens in need of homes. Those stories and much more as ABC 7 News at 6 continues.
Save 25 to 50% off at the Peter Hare's Winter Sale. Designer fashions at amazingly low prices. Treat everyone on your list with 25 to 50% off select winter fashions today.
Peter Harris, great clothes, great prices.
Hi, I'm Angelina Mucci.
And I'm Andy Mucci of Family Fun Bowling Center.
When we want to know the weather, we go to foxbangor.com.
Celebrating our 50th anniversary year, Family Fun Bowling Center has 20 lanes of 10-pin bowling at its best.
Gun Sports and Brewer knows that for fun, exercise, and meeting new friends, nothing is better than ice skating. Whether it's sailing down the ice, making a great pass, and scoring in a game of hockey, or the grace, strength, and expression of figure skating, From the youngest child all the way to adulthood, anyone can enjoy the fun of skating. At Gun Sports, we supply the equipment for your skating fun for great prices, the proper fit, and service after the sale. Shop your locally owned Gun Sports Shop, Greenpoint Road in Brewer.
Bangor Floral is your perfect destination this holiday season. Since 1925, Bangor Floral has been a premier provider of beautiful floral arrangements and thoughtful holiday gifts for almost 100 years, featuring new, colorful blooms, blossoming plants, and gift baskets that have warmed hearts for generations. And we strongly support the Buy Local movement by purchasing directly from local farms and growers. Bangor Floral at 332 Harlow Street. Experience a flower shop like no other this holiday season.
Roll left, roll right, or roll right on through. However you roll, for the best deal on winter tires, turn to VIP. We have a huge selection of winter tire brands you trust. Thousands in stock and ready to roll. VIP's TIA certified tire experts will help you find the best winter tire for your vehicle at the lowest price guaranteed. But if you do find a better price, VIP will beat it and give you double the difference. That's our 200% low price guarantee. Need winter tires? Get rolling and turn to VIP.
Brandywine Graphics makes it easy. We are the top source for screen printing, embroidery, branded merchandise, and direct-to-garment printing. With 25 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and a commitment to excellence, why trust your apparel products with anyone else? And now, Brandywine Graphics can easily launch online stores for your school or organization. Simply design your products from brands like Eddie Bauer, Carhartt, and more. Share the link and we'll do the rest. Like we said, Brandywine Graphics makes it easy. Find out more at brandywinegraphics.com or at our Hamden location.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back. An update now on a story we brought you yesterday. Residents of Bucksport expressed disappointment over the town's decision to take down its nativity scene after the main chapter of the Freedom from Religion Foundation requested to put its Bill of Rights sign in its place. Bucksport Town Council met Thursday night and after much discussion decided to vote in favor of putting the nativity scene back up and to create a designated spot for private holiday displays in the future.
Welcome. I understand your proposal. I think it's a good one. I think we're all just tired of being pushed around and told what we have to accept and what we have to do. Yeah. I think having this nativity scene and manger set up has been wonderful. And I'm just tired of being pushed around and told what we can and can't do.
While the vote was unanimous, the council is set to discuss the policy and where to go from here during the upcoming council meeting in January.
Well, students at a local high school are giving back to the community in the spirit of Christmas. Our Devin Dagnall has the story.
Wait, you guys are that school that does the Christmas thing, right? That's you guys. I'm like, oh yeah, that's us.
Continuing an 18-year tradition, students at Central High School of Corinth, Maine have banded together to bring the Christmas spirit to the less fortunate. The school began collecting Christmas gifts for kids all those years ago after one of its teachers heard a segment about the program on a local radio show. Since then, the collection has grown little by little, year after year.
It's bigger and bigger every year. Our kids are phenomenal. They get so excited for this. They all go shopping together, and it's really, it's wonderful to see the kids all excited about being good to people.
For many of the students involved, the tradition is among their favorites at the school.
It's really important to keep traditions alive, and for us to be doing this for so long and have it continue to be bigger and bigger every year, I think that's really important, and it makes me really happy.
Well, I remember plain as day my freshman year coming in here, my first time, and just breathtaking, honestly, to see what you're giving back to your community members and just helping people in need. It's really breathtaking.
Altogether, the school collected dozens of Christmas gifts for children who may not receive them otherwise. Rad Mayfield, the principal of Central High, who joined the school's effort this year, says that he's proud to be part of such an amazing community.
But I have done similar things in other places, and I just am really proud of our kids for the great effort that they put in. It's been a big topic of conversation around here for the last few weeks, so it's been good.
In Corinth, I'm Devin Dagnall for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Well, the director of a local nonprofit devoted to rescuing puppies and kittens stopped by and sat down with our AJ Douglas to talk about how the organization is supporting newborn pets across the state. Take a listen.
We have a program that we're doing right now
we have a lot of people that will contact us that are afraid that they have to surrender their animal, you know, their mom. So what we've been doing is they can either keep the kittens for 8 weeks and then we take them and we get the mom fixed and give the mom back, or I take the mom and the kittens and keep them at my house for 8 weeks, and then once the mom is fixed, I'll give her back. That way the people can keep their own animal. I mean, it's part of their family, but unfortunately some people just don't have the funds or the means to get their animals spayed or neutered. So we've been trying to help that way.
I understand we have 2 baby kittens here today, so introduce us.
So this little girl is Noelle, and this little guy is Bernard. They've been with me since they were about 3 days old. Their owner unfortunately had a lot of cats, and it got out of control, and then she didn't know what to do anymore. So what we did was I took the mom, and we kept the kittens at my house, and then when they turned 8 weeks old, which was last week, she got spayed. They now have her back. And then the kittens stayed with me. They'll get spayed and neutered, microchipped, they'll get shots, and then they go up for adoption. And so it's kind of a win-win because now these guys can't reproduce and her cat can no longer have babies and everyone's happy.
So I'm going to take Noelle because I had Bernard a second ago. So I'm going to get Noelle. And I will hold on to her for my last question for you. Let me ask, why does it mean so much to you to do this for community members and step in?
Yeah, well, we were doing a lot for Florida and Georgia, which is where our rescue is based out of. But there's a lot of fosters that live in Maine, and so we thought we have a responsibility to also help out in Maine.
Wow. And that is just great work that they're doing, helping out people who may be overwhelmed with, with a new litter. But what cuties there, absolutely.
Well, and the spay-neuter aspect of it is so important. You know, I've listened to numerous experts talk, and unfortunately, with the caliber of crisis that this country is facing in terms of its shelter and stray pet population. There's no mathematical way to rescue our way out of it, unfortunately. So one of the biggest ways to combat the overpopulation is to spay and neuter pets. And then, of course, whenever possible, adopt your new best friend, you know, instead of shopping. But spay and neuter is huge. Cats can reproduce numerous times in their lifetime, producing thousands of kittens. So it is so important to spay and neuter.
All right, well, an important message there. And if you're interested in connecting with Pixel Fund Rescue for assistance, you can log on to pixelfund.org. That organization is also looking for volunteers ready to foster.
All righty. Oh, boy. That was tough. I want them both. All righty. Well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6. Local organizations work together to light up a well-known storefront in downtown Bangor.
And in sports, Central girls basketball is off to a hot start, led by sisters Izzy and Mary Allen. We'll have that story right after the break.
Hammond Lumber Company appreciates the communities that have supported Hammond's prosperity and growth over the years. The Hammond team is grateful for the opportunity to give back by supporting local causes that sustain strong, vibrant communities throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond recognizes that they could not do this without your support. Thank you for choosing Hammond as your building project partner. Hammond Lumber Company, proud to serve local communities since 1953.
Filling out a wish list at Quality Jewelers means a whole lot more this year. Quality Jewelers will donate $25 to Make-A-Wish for every completed wish list. Help make wishes come true by simply filling out a wish list at Quality Jewelers between now and December 18th. Quality Jewelers will also donate an additional $25 with purchase of any wish list item. So don't wait, fill out a wish list today and help make the wish of someone in need come true. Quality Jewelers, Penobscot Plaza, Bangor.
We're a AAA family.
We found out about AAA insurance through a friend who had actually mentioned it a while ago. We ran the numbers and it totally worked.
We looked at the statement for our previous insurer and then AAA insurance. Definitely, we've seen a huge difference.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
By switching over to AAA insurance, we saved over $450. So with our savings, he bought more equipment.
More money means more practice equipment.
In his world.
Why didn't we do this earlier? Why did it take so long?
We're a AAA family now.
AAA insurance allows us to do so much more with our kids and spend more time with them.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 877-209-5384 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
Happy holidays from Osborne's Plumbing and Heating in Bucksport and Ellsworth, featuring boiler and furnace replacement, gas or oil. Happy holidays from Natural Living Center, featuring a huge selection of natural and organic groceries, health and beauty supplies, and much more. Merry Christmas to all from the crew at Guilford Hardware, 66 Water Street, Guilford.
Tonight's Sports is brought to you by Ansley Moore, a realtor since 2013, working throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. Happy Friday. Due to weather, a lot of postponements in the basketball and high school sports world on Friday night, but we are still bringing you a Friday night fast break at 10 o'clock. And for this week's Hardwood Spotlight, we go to Central High School, where the Allen family is helping to lead the way for the Red Devils this winter. Ryan Sudol has the story.
I'm really excited to play with my sister. Since she's come up, it's super exciting.
It's a family affair for Central Girls Hoops. Sisters Izzy and Mary Allen are sharing the court for the first time in 3 years, and a bench with their mom and assistant coach, Sue.
We're both improved a lot, harder competition, better teammates. It's like everybody's better, and it's just a lot more fun.
It's especially more fun for Mary, a freshman who has already made a big impact for the Red Devils.
She's not used to having as much playing time, but I'm so proud of her for getting out there, getting stuff done, being a scorer, and a defensive threat, obviously. I just want to be there for defense and rebound, the gritty work. It feels good to impact.
Izzy isn't too bad either. The junior guard verbally committed to UMaine before her sophomore year. She says being surrounded by her family on the court has made a huge difference.
They all support us equally. I'm very grateful for all of them, the reason I am who I am and the player I am today.
With both Allens now in the fray, it has opened the floor up to players like senior forward Riley Speed.
They need to focus on those top two players. It leaves us open more, so it gives us more opportunities, and we just got to push through and hope for the best.
Speed is one of just 2 seniors for the Red Devils this year, and she's dealing with the pressure that comes with being a leader.
I feel like I got to be very uplifting, even though I'm super hard on myself. I feel like I got to be there for the others.
But pressure makes diamonds. After a regional quarterfinal loss to Hodgdon last year, the Red Devils believe they have what it takes this year to get back to the tourney and further.
Winning this championship would be amazing. It's a high goal, but I think we could get there, honestly. I think the energy is a lot better this year, and people are a lot more confident in what we're going to do this year.
Reporting for ABC 7 Fox 22, I'm Ryan Sudol.
Thanks for that, Ryan. We talked to Izzy last year, now with Mary there. Looking forward to see what Central can do this season. Let's move on now. Boston has quite a hole in the middle of the infield right now after the whole Xander Bogaerts news, but the Red Sox are reportedly interested in Atlanta Braves all-star free agent shortstop Dansby Swanson, but so are the Cubs, Twins, and Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the first time in his pro baseball career, Xander Bogaerts, there he is, won't be calling Boston home. The newest member of the San Diego Padres will join a lineup that already includes Juan Soto, Manny Machado, and more. Earlier, we spoke with Padres coach and former big leaguer and Portland native Ryan Flaherty on the addition of Xander and how this move helps out the Padres both on and off the field.
I know the organization put a lot of stock into that, and kind of him being a glue guy and an X factor, so to say, in the clubhouse. Obviously, everyone knows what he can do on the field, but I think having him add in that capacity is something that the team's definitely excited about.
X factor, I kind of like that. I'd be excited too if Xander Bogaerts was coming up on my team. That's all the time we have for sports, though. Here is Conrad Sapinski with your full 5-day forecast.
Thank you so much, Tyler. Our main weather today is brought to you by Varney Ford. Varney Ford in Newport gives 1 year full maintenance on every new and used vehicle they sell. Come visit them and see their huge selection of cars and trucks. The nice car and truck people. Take a look at this scene behind me. That's what we're going to see very shortly. Pretty much right now it's starting to snow, but the next 24 to 36 hours, it's going to get messy outside. We'll see lots of snowfall in the region. We know it's coming, folks. That's why we have some winter storm warnings in the area. Look how wide of the warning area there is. And, of course, some winter weather advisories by the coast, as there will be that rain and snow mix. The ocean waters are still a bit on the warmer end, so even though these cooler temperatures are moving in, that ocean warmth water is going to be winning, especially by the coast. So Bar Harbor is going to see more of a rain and snow mix. That's going to significantly limit snowfall totals. Here in town, though, mostly a snow event. Right now, we do have a couple of sprinkles, a couple of snow showers. It is all virga at the moment, but look at all this heavy precipitation closer to Augusta, all those darker shades of blue. That's some heavier snowfall that will be moving in very shortly. Down the 95 corridor, look at Boston, rain, but just interior, it is snowing, so that's going to be the same case here in town. Right by the coast, expect a good amount of rain, some sleet, but just interior, it's going to be snowing. Our futurecast does show that stronger, the heavier wet snow moving in tonight, really picking up in intensity, lasting throughout the day tomorrow, and then even lingering into Sunday. But like I said, that rain and snow line will be a big factor in how much snow we're going to get. We're thinking maybe 4, 5, 6 inches of snowfall here in town, but it could definitely be a lot higher than that. 7, 8 inches, and maybe 9 could also be possible here in town. It really depends where that rain and snow line is going to be and how much it's going to limit of our snowfall totals. It's also windy outside, so get ready for all that snow to be blowing around, especially overnight tonight and then into the morning hours tomorrow, because wind gusts are closer to 25 miles an hour at the moment, but they're really going to be picking up later on tonight into tomorrow. Bar Harbor coming in with a 41-mile-per-hour wind gust. They're going to get some rain and snow mix, so it's going to be blowing around all over the place. High temperatures today, pretty much hovering close to our average. 37 degrees was our high, slightly above the freezing mark. The next week looks pretty neutral. No roller coaster rides this time around, as temperatures will be hovering close to the freezing mark, close to our average as well, in those low to mid-30s. Tonight, though, get ready. It's going to be a winter wonderland. Temperatures around that freezing mark. Snow will be moving in. It will get really heavy at times, and it will be blowing around as that wind starts to pick up. Tomorrow, rain and snow, mostly snow, though. Temperatures slightly above that freezing mark in those mid-30s. Our extended forecast outlook does show snow lingering on Sunday, finally moving out by Monday into Tuesday and Wednesday. We're in the clear, lots of sunshine, but temperatures hovering in those mid-30s. Beth and Peter.
All right, a messy weekend ahead, but thanks so much, Conrad.
All righty, well, there is still more to come. Stay with us.
Oh, it's looking a lot like Christmas around here.
Well, we are both looking a lot like Christmas.
Yeah, I got all this at Rennie's, by the way.
That's awesome.
We got everything.
We have everything for Christmas. We have lots of lights, we have bows, we have Christmas cards, we got bags, we got bells.
For 72 years, Rennie's has been your Maine staple, and we love supporting Maine-made and local products.
So thank you for shopping Rennie's, and thank you for shopping local this Christmas season.
Thank you for shopping Rennie's.
Roll left, roll right, or roll right on through. However you roll, for the best deal on winter tires, turn to VIP. We have a huge selection of winter tire brands you trust. Thousands in stock and ready to roll. VIP's TIA certified tire experts will help you find the best winter tire for your vehicle at the lowest price guaranteed. But if you do find a better price, VIP will beat it and give you double the difference. That's our 200% low price guarantee. Need winter tires? Get rolling and turn to VIP.
Portal Call in Bucksport is closing its doors after 17 years in business. All inventory is on sale, including Christmas jewelry, pajamas, socks, imports, including Harris tweed handbags, wallets and purses from Scotland, woolen scarves from Ireland, gloves, alpaca socks, scarves and hats. Also, all fragrance gifts, including Inish fragrances from Ireland, Man Bar soaps, hand-painted silk scarves, plush toys, sleep hoodies, and so much more. Perfect for Christmas shopping. Portal Call, 69 Main Street, Bucksport.
At Home, Kitchen, Bath, and Flooring in Dover Foxcroft are proud members of the Flooring Network here in Maine. We have our flooring installers on staff ready for you and your custom flooring project. With over 50 years of combined experience, we'll work with you from start to finish, including demo and cleanup. Backed by the Flooring Network's state-of-the-art warehouses, we have a massive inventory to provide you with the best value and fit any flooring budget you may have. So stop in, meet our flooring experts, and see what we can do to make you feel at home.
So small, so smart. Hearing aids that I can personalize to each ear right from here. Brilliant.
This holiday season, save $400 on Eargo 6. Call or go online now.
Tonight, the intense storms and deadly tornadoes on the move. Plus, gas prices plunge, so how long will the drop last? More Americans turn to the #1 newscast on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Finally tonight, Heart of Maine United Way is helping light up downtown Bangor this holiday season. They've teamed up with several area organizations to bring new life to a once beloved but now vacant storefront.
We were approached by a donor who said, boy, you know, with Epic Sports closing after 25 years, retiring, it's going to be pretty dark on that corner. Is there something you folks can do? And so we actually got 7 nonprofits together to light that building back up.
The organizations and businesses that helped out include Wabanaki Public Health and Wellness, Wellspring, the Christine B. Foundation, Robinson Ballet, and 10 Bucks Theater. Each group decorated a window space, giving downtown an extra boost of holiday spirit. And wow, if that doesn't look spectacular.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, it's nothing like some Christmas lights, especially in a downtown area. It's
Yeah.
really, coupled with the snow we're going to get, it's going to be a spectacular sight.
I would agree. Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it for us. From everybody at ABC7, take care.